Hello, Quail Studios Guitar. That was the Joe Walsh lead, the one after the Don Felder lead in Hotel California. Now, you'll notice that I took out the bends. I do have some slides, I do have some hammer-ons and things like that, but you'll notice that I took out the bends in that lead and made it simpler. So this is for the beginning and intermediate guitarist. And you know what, as I was playing this and as I was figuring it out, the notes and that kind of thing, I discovered that I was able to learn the rhythms better by playing this version of it. And then to play the lead with all the bends and everything is going to be so much easier. So we'll do that another day if we do it at all. But there are other videos out there. In fact, I'll link one in the description that is excellent. It's an excellent teaching video. The guy's not talking at all, but for those of you who are advanced guitarists and you want that kind of thing, you can go down and look at it in the description. So what I did was I set up a loop, a really slow loop. I'm going through two amplifiers. One's a clean amplifier that has the loop in it, and the other one has the distortion. I'm going to take the distortion off so I can teach this. So I think what Joe Walsh is doing, he's actually doing a bend, something like that. What you do to be able to do the actual thing that Joe Walsh does is he's got his ring finger on the 9th fret on the G string, and he's got his first finger on the 7th fret B string, and he's bending up to the 11th fret. And what's interesting is that this is a common technique that was done in lead playing, especially back in the 70s. I haven't heard it so much today. But we bend up to this note, which is the same note as on the 7th fret B string. It sounds pretty cool. But what I'm doing is I'm taking out that bend, and because that's a little harder for beginners. So what we're doing is we're playing a slide from 9 up to 11. We're playing it twice because it would be a bend up, and then you'd hit the B string, but we're going to hit it like this. Let's back it up and do that again. Slide. And you can do another slide. And now you hit 11 and 12 together on the G string and the B string. And then you do it again. And then you play 11-9 pull-off down to 7. This is on the G string. 9-7. And then we go to 9 to 11 again on the G string. And then you do a little dive. And then I'm doing a slide on the B string. And then you let go of it. Now let's play that first part up to speed. I've got distortion on now. I'm going to take out those slides to 11. Okay, that's how you do it quickly with the distortion on. All right, let's do the second line. We do a slide from 7 to 10, 9 to 11 slide, 12th fret on the D string, 9 on the D string, 10 to 12, slide, and then you play that note again, 12th fret, 10th fret, 11th fret on the G string, and then I do a hammer-on from 10 to 12 on the B string, 10th fret on the E string, another hammer-on from 10 to 12 on the B string, and then 11, 10, 9. Let's play that. I'll turn on my distortion again. Okay, let's do that one more time. Here's the third section. 10 to 12 hammer-on, play 12 again, 10th fret on the E string, 12, 10. Now I'm going to slide from 12 to 14 on the E string, reach up and hit 17, back to 14. I think I do a pull-off, and then go 10, 12, 10. And then you take your first finger and go all the way up to 14 and play 14, 15, 16, 17, and then I slid up to 19. So it's, and then I switch fingers to my ring finger on 19 on the B string, 17, 15. And then I play 17 and pull off 17 to 15. You'll notice that on those longer notes, I do a little vibrato. It makes it sound beautiful when you do vibrato. Then I shift with my index finger, with my first finger, excuse me, up to 17, and this is super easy here. 17 to 19, B string. Hammer on, 17 twice on the E string, 19 to 17, pull off on the B string, play 19, 19 to 17, pull off again, 19 on the G string. So it goes like this. And then we do almost exactly the same thing, I think. Yep, we do the same thing, and then we go from 17 to 19, like that. I slide up with my first finger. And that's the first beat of the new section. We'll do that one next time. You could also do right there on this last section, you could do a little hammer-on pull-off, and then I guess I did it with my second finger. I like that better. It's really high. My note is starting to drop off a little bit. I can tell that I need to put on new strings. So I've got this loop that I made. It goes like this. 2, 3, 4. Now that is 8 bars or 8 measures through that chord progression, and that's what we're doing in this video, is we're teaching you 8 measures at a time. Let's play it slowly with that. Here's the loop. All right, you can play along with me. I'm going to try to do it as well as I can. Here we go. There you go. That's Joe Walsh's lead. Now this last little part is the first measure in the next part. In fact, there's a little duet thing happening there. And we'll go over that next time. Thanks for coming along. My name is Hal. This is Quail Studios Guitar. You can get the tab for this in my Quail Studios Music and Lead Sheets book, which is available at Patreon, but you can also get it down below. There's a link below where you can get in touch with me, lessonswithhal@gmail.com, and you can order the book from me there. There is not a fixed cost. It's donation. I update the book about every week or so and send out a notification so you can get updates through 2020.